Everyone in the city knew the club. Even people who claimed they had never been there still talked about it in whispers, like saying the name too loudly might make it hear you. It had no signboard, no flyer, no online page, yet somehow everyone knew where it was. They called it the last stop. The strange thing was this: anyone who entered that club poor came out famous. Singers, dancers, comedians, influencers, overnight success stories, the kind people argued about online, asking, where did this person even come from? But there was another thing people noticed. Those who became famous too fast didn't stay long. At first, it felt like coincidence. Then it started feeling like counting. Kola was 16 years old and tired of being invisible. He lived in a small room behind his uncle's shop. Every evening after school, he helped carry cartons, sweep floors, and lock up. At night, he sat on his bed with his old phone and watched videos of young stars dancing on big stages, smiling under bright lights. He practiced in front of a cracked mirror. Soft steps, quick turns, perfect timing. One day he would be seen. At least that was what he told himself. But days turned into months and nothing changed. Until the night he followed the music. It was late, the city had slowed down. Shops were closing and the road lights had that tired yellow glow. As Kola walked home, he heard music drifting from a narrow street he had never noticed before. It wasn't loud, it wasn't exciting, it was inviting. The kind of sound that made your feet move before your brain asked questions. At the end of the street stood a building that looked older than everything around it. Dark walls, one red light above a door. No sign, just a line of people waiting quietly. Kola almost turned back. Then someone tapped his shoulder. "You look like someone with talent," the man said, smiling. "Go in." Before Kola could reply, the door opened, and the music swallowed him. Inside the club, everything felt warm and bright. Not blinding, just comfortable. People danced, laughed, and clapped. A stage stood at the center, glowing softly. On the walls were framed photos of famous people Kola recognized immediately, people who were everywhere online. But when he looked closer, something felt off. In every photo, the person looked happy, but tired, very tired. A woman in a black suit approached him.
No
"No
phones
phones
inside. You
inside,"
need to put
she
that
said
away right
gently,
now.
holding
Come
out
on,
her hand. Kola hesitated, then gave her his phone. "Just enjoy the night," she added. "This place rewards honesty." He didn't understand what that meant. Not yet. The host stepped onto the stage. "Welcome," he said calmly. "Tonight we give chances. No shouting, no cheering, just silence. One performance, one gift." People took turns. A singer sang, a dancer danced, a comedian joked. Each time the crowd clapped politely. Then Kola's name was called. His heart almost stopped. He stepped onto the stage, legs shaking. The music began. He danced like he never had before. Not for likes, not for fame, just because it felt right. When he finished, the room was silent. Then the host smiled. "You have been chosen." The crowd clapped once, just once, and the lights went out. Kola woke up in his room. Morning sunlight streamed through the window. For a moment, he thought it was a dream. Then his uncle shouted from outside, "Kola, come and see this." His name was trending. A video of him dancing was everywhere. Millions of views, famous people sharing it, messages flooding in. By afternoon, he had interviews. By evening, he had fans. By the end of the week, he was famous, just like that. At first, everything felt perfect. New clothes, new friends, new opportunities. But strange things started happening. His favorite food no longer tasted the same. He got tired faster than before. Sometimes he forgot simple things, like where he placed his shoes or what day it was. One night, while scrolling through comments, he noticed something strange. Someone had written, "How many years did you give?" He laughed and ignored it, but the comment stayed in his mind. Weeks later, Kola was invited to perform at a big event. Backstage, he saw a famous singer sitting alone. The man looked pale, very pale. "You went to the club, didn't you?" the singer asked quietly. Kola froze. The man continued, "They don't tell you the full price. They only take small pieces at first." "What do you mean?" Kola asked. The singer looked at his hands. They were shaking. He said, "They don't take money, they take time." That night, Kola dreamed of a long hallway. On both sides were doors with names on them. Some doors were wide open, some were half closed, some were locked. At the end of the hallway was his name. The door was already open. Kola returned to the club. The street appeared again, like it had been waiting. Inside, the woman in black smiled. "You're early," she said. "I want my time back," Kola said. She shook her head gently. "You used it already." "But I didn't agree to." "You danced," she said. "That was the agreement." He looked around and noticed something terrifying. Everyone inside the club looked young, too young. Children, teenagers, dreamers, all smiling, all hopeful. The host appeared beside him. "Fame is loud, but life is quiet. You traded quiet years for loud days." Kola felt tears in his eyes. "Can I stop it?" The host thought for a moment. "You can leave the spotlight, but what's taken cannot be returned." Kola closed his eyes. The next day, he deleted everything. No announcements, no explanations. People argued online. Rumors spread. But Kola went back to his uncle's shop. He danced only in the evenings, for himself. Years passed. Kola grew older, slower, but peaceful. Sometimes young people would ask him why he disappeared. He would smile and say, "Some places charge more than you can see." And somewhere in the city, a quiet club waited.